Hello, happy Sunday. This week has been uneventful, to say the least. I have been sitting at a desk for, it would have been 50 hours if I hadn't been able to visit my mom and my aunt who are in town. So I guess it wasn't a terrible week, but it wasn't fantastic either. My aunt came in. She was visiting friends on Long Island, and my mom came back from Israel. She went on a work trip to Tel Aviv and had a 9-hour layover in JFK. So she came to visit me, which was awesome, and we got breakfast, and then her flight was canceled and she had to drive all the way back to Ohio with 6 people in a van. In other news, I started to wear my glasses this week because I was getting headaches from staring at a computer screen for about 10 hours a day. I've worn glasses since I was 5, and I had like the giant Coke bottle ones. They were super thick. I'm blind as a bat. I'm a -7.5 in both eyes, so I have to wear glasses or contacts, otherwise I might be legally blind. I am slowly coming to like my glasses, which is good because, it's me, but it's different. So maybe I can expand. I know I'm the stereotypical girl next door without them, but with them, I don't really think I scream hipster. So I'm going to keep thinking about that. Things I have done this week. I have signed up for my first class. It's the Kimball Studios crash course in camera work. I think it'll be good to just take a quick 2-week class. It's about 6 hours total. Get back to the basics. So that starts December 11th. I went to 2 networking events this week. I went to an actor filmmaker thing and handed out headshots. I actually did already get an email. Unfortunately, the film had nudity in it, and I don't do nudity. That's a whole other thing to talk about, really. And the other one was for the Matt Newton studio, which I've heard a lot of great things about, so I went to an open house and sat and talked with a whole bunch of other people and him, and I think I want to work there, probably after the holidays. You have to audition and everything, so I'm going to set that up. So in light of the fact that not much has happened this week, and I've been working so I can make money for my first class and gifts and all the holiday things that come up, I'm going to talk about survival jobs. Yay! Survival jobs are what we call the jobs we have to do so that we can make the money to pay the bills. They can range from your typical serving job at a restaurant to temping, which is what I do, to babysitting or nannying or dog sitting or basically anything. I have done a lot. I have been a live-in nanny, which I like animals better than children for a good reason. Animals show you unconditional love. Children, not so much. I was a server, and it might have just been the people that I was working with, the area that the restaurant was in, or people in general. But it made me bitter and angry and exhausted at the end of the night. And I just found that I am much more suited to be in an office where I can do other work throughout the shift. Shameless, I know, but I can be on backstage, I can be on Actors Access, I can be submitting through the day, I can be looking at sides and memorizing them, I can be learning a new monologue, I can do whatever it is I want to do so long as it doesn't interfere with the job I'm doing. I would prefer to have a stable, if lower, paycheck so that I know, I'm working these many hours, I'm making this rate, I will have this paycheck at the end of the week, and I know that I'm going to have to work next week too, or, 3 days out of the 5, and I can audition for 2 or something like that. Basically, I can set my own schedule. I can tell them when I'm available, when I'm not, and I can say I'm not going to work for under this amount per hour, and yes, that cuts down on the jobs that are available to me, but I'm going to be sitting all day in an office making only this amount of money after taxes. Is it better for me to be out auditioning that day, or, it's not a wasted day, basically. So that's my personal preference. I know a lot of people who make a lot of money waiting tables and can make their rent in 2 nights, which is fantastic. And if you're the type of person that can do that, I absolutely think you should. The only really hard thing about this is that people hit milestones, and I've talked about this before, that your friends are getting promotions, they are making enough money to buy a house, they are buying cars, they are doing whatever it is that normal adults do. The theater is a non-linear world. You can be at the top of your game one year and then not work for the whole year after that. It's insane. You know, this is the only way right now to achieve it, unless you are a trust fund child, in which case, congratulations. Just keep in mind that you are on your own path and that you are not alone in this feeling. There's a whole community of people out here who feel the exact same way. And also keep in mind that your friends and loved ones' successes are not your failures. We need to support them and be happy for them and love them. It's a rough world out there, and we're never going to make it if we try to do it on our own. So I encourage you to embrace the holiday spirit, the spirit that we should have all the time, but you know, it's the holidays, so people like to call it something different. And be nice. Just be nice. It's not that hard to be nice. I hope you have a great week, and if I don't get another clip up, I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving, and you eat a lot of food, and then you fall asleep afterwards and take a great nap. Talk to y'all later. Bye.